Welcome to Overdrive AF. My name is Teddy Gerzon. I'm joined by Gina Marie Gerzon.
What is up, everybody?
Social media coordinator, Destroyer.
What's up?
And we have Titan right in front of the camera, center stage.
Front and center.
And then we have Brajol as a special guest on the microphone today. He's apparently got his head in my lap right now. So, yeah, I guess there was a little FOMO. He hasn't been on the past couple of shows.
It's been very hot, so.
Yes. But it is it's a nice cool day in New York, even though it is August. It's like 70 degrees out.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll definitely take it. It's refreshing compared to what we had a couple days ago.
Yeah, even just yesterday.
Yeah. A couple days ago I was deadlifting. It was like 12:30, and I'm having a hard time breathing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what's wrong with me? I look at my watch. It's like, oh, it feels like 1:02. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And it didn't
I'm
help
about to
at any
die.
point in the day. There was no reprieve, really.
No.
Even at, 7 o'clock at night, 7:30 at night, when I was getting my workout in, I'm like, ugh, definitely can't breathe today. Air was very thick.
Thick.
Mm-hmm. Double C.
So yeah, a lot going on in the world right now. All that shit going on in Afghanistan. So, we send our prayers out for those 13 men.
Oh my.
What else we got going? Oh, Nick Mayhew, Paralympics. He's a sprinter. I think he runs a 1, 2, and 400, right? But we saw the other day he was running the 100. He's in what they call the class is T37, so he has cerebral palsy.
Mm-hmm.
He ran a 10.97 in the 100-meter dash in his
Amazing.
qualifying heat, and that 10.97 broke the world record. Ran a 10.95 to re-break the world record in the finals to take the gold. That's fast. 10.95 is very fast, even for a normal functioning human being. So, dude, hats off to that guy, right?
Yeah, and then cerebral palsy, right? That has it's a brain a disorder affecting the brain, usually within the womb, lack of oxygen to that specific area of the brain that houses a lot of our motor development, muscle growth, laxity, strength, balance, posture, things like that. So just imagine really where he had to get himself and to be at this point.
Mm-hmm.
With, again, cards stacked against him in a sense.
Yeah.
Really.
And I know he won, right? But it was impressive to see the rest of the field because
Oh my God.
they were flying too.
He set the bar high.
Yeah, I know I would have probably finished last in that heat. If I'm going to be very honest, that was impressive, right? These people are Olympians, no doubt about it. My Yankees, I think they're on a 13-game winning streak, 12-game, something like that. To at least 11. I don't know. I stopped counting because all they do is win. I'm loving that they're being carried by the Italian brothers, the Italian stallions, Rizzo and Gallo, right? And then there's that hometown kid, Velasquez, playing shortstop. So that's dope.
Who literally had to have been in my mom's chocolate store, in Chocolate Place, when he was younger. Absolutely. I wonder if my mom recognizes him or would remember him. Probably, because coming from the Morris Park area,
Mm-hmm.
my mom's had her business all along Morris Park Avenue in the Bronx for decades. That even I, as a child, I wonder if I took care of him as a kid too. Like, just no, or even as a teenager, helping
Mhm.
in the store on the weekends or whatever.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's crazy.
Living out the dream.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to sneak into a Yankees press conference and ask him about
Yeah.
chocolate
I can sneak in there,
Seriously?
or I could just slide into his DMs.
Yeah. What's up,
What was your favorite chocolate?
dude?
You know?
What else we got going on? There's some. Oh, other big news. Stephen Baldwin and Pauly Shore announced that they want to shoot a sequel to Biodome. Yeah, hell yeah, bring it! I would love to see that. And I mean, I think that's one of the things the world needs right now. I posted about it the other day. We need a Tango and Cash sequel, and we need more Pauly Shore in our life. Weasel.
That is hysterical. Oh my god.
How about Encino Man? But Brendan Fraser is now a college professor.
Yeah, I would have thought they'd go to Encino Man before they hit Biodome.
I know, that's
The
actually
more
what I was thinking.
prestigious of the two.
Sean Astin's probably a diva though, so they can't get him.
He's too big after his Oscar nom.
Yeah. Fuck you, Rudy. You fake Rudy. So yeah, we got that going on. We recently just celebrated our 4-year wedding anniversary.
Yes.
It's been 4 years since Gina signed her life sentence to me.
We pushed our twin beds together.
Yeah, we finally pushed our twin beds together.
Yes. We made it official.
I farted for the first time in front of you.
Instead of just being roommates.
Yeah,
Because we were roommates for quite some time.
we were just roommates. Yeah.
Yeah, and you washed the dishes and made the bed, and we had a nice arrangement. It was working. It worked. No,
So
I'm just-
Jen Farrell, I know you listen to this. Yes, we will confirm that we've taken it past the next step of just talking. So the last 13 years have just been talking, and we finally have moved on to a more mature relationship together. So,
You gotta let these things marinate sometimes.
yeah.
We did a lot of marinating, I think.
We do a lot of slow cooking.
It was, yeah. I mean, we're thankful that the fact that we not only live together and are married, we actually have a business together, successfully run business together. We can actually work together and live together. Make
Yeah.
decisions,
Gina hasn't killed me yet. Yet.
Very,
So-
very opposite, but the same at the same time.
Yes.
I guess.
I'm definitely the baby.
Complementary. We push each other's buttons. That's how we grow.
All I do is push buttons.
Yeah.
I'm here to explore people's breaking points. That's why God put me on this earth.
That could be a gift,
So yeah, 4 years. 4 years of bliss. And let me tell you, anyone that's listening, the key to a successful marriage is the wife knowing that the husband is always correct. So you keep that in mind. That's why we've been so great together, right? See, she agrees because I'm right.
You gonna zoom in on the eye rolling and the fluttering, the shaking
Gotta put
of
that
the
on a
head
t-shirt.
again.
That's a boardwalk t-shirt material right there. But yeah, so crazy year last year, COVID lockdown. A lot of people weren't allowed to do anything. They couldn't go anywhere, right? A lot of vacations were canceled. So this year, it seems like people were taking like 2 vacations. They were doing their 2021 and then making up for 2020, right? Raj, you all right, bro?
I think he's attempting to maneuver a bit. Go ahead, keep talking, bro.
So, what was I saying? So, yeah, back to vacationing and stuff. Obviously it's very important. It keeps you sane. Let me help you here.
Stuck.
Good? All right.
Yeah, buddy. Is that better?
He wants to be right up on the mic. What's up?
Little gymnastics routine real quick.
Yeah. On the pommel horse.
He's a control freak. He doesn't like to be.
Yeah, I know. He is a
when
control freak.
Yeah.
Don't give me that look.
Come lay down.
But yeah, it's important to always make sure you give yourself time, right? You can't be going all the time. And we are finally taking our own advice, and we're taking a few days off because it is important to take some time to recharge the batteries so you can go ham for 52 weeks straight. In our case, it was longer than that. Because some asshole had to coach high school football for a couple years, and we haven't been on vacation in 4 years. So,
I mean, it's also a little different when you run your own business, and it's not that you necessarily let you make your own hours or whatever the case is. You know, you're responsible for everything. You don't have set hours. You know, you're 9 to 5 or you're 6 to 3, and then, you know, off on the weekends, and, you know, paid vacation, paid sick days, paid time off, paid or whatever. It's very different when you run your own business. So, and we're living in very unique times right now. So, and it's important for us also to practice what we preach and, you know, walk our talk consistently. And when there's time for a break, and now we've allotted it, just like our wedding, we kind of just said, okay, well, it's about time.
yeah. Oh, well, let's just do this. No big deal.
And, you know, our members are so understanding, you know, just taking a few days off. I know they're very regimented as well, which is wonderful to know that and to see that, because it just goes to show how much they love being here and love being so consistent and being in the energy. They vibe off of each other too, which is wonderful. But I think we're just going to take a few days to kind of head upstate and just see where it takes us. There's no pressure to do or not do, not specific plans to be here or there. We made some loose plans, but, and we'll just see how the weather pans out. You know, whatever it is, and, you know, it'll allow us to maybe get a couple extra hours of sleep, brainstorm and do things that we need to do to help us be even more creative here, and, you know, again, bring the best for our members and our athletes.
And if you guys are wondering where we're going upstate to Sullivan County to hang out with the Hasidics, so we can really get away from all the technology that's really overpowered our life.
What are you saying? What is he saying?
What, you don't believe that?
What are you saying? Silly.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's been a while. It's literally been 4 years since we took time for ourselves, so this will be exciting for sure. When's the last time you went on vacation?
Well, I've been lucky enough to take like weeks off here and there,
Right.
at a time over the last year or so, having like a couple of safe havens up in Boston and stuff. It's not the greatest vacation spot in the world, but, you know, when you're seeing family and going on hikes and just removing yourself from whatever you've been dealing with for a while.
That's huge, Desi.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah. To me, I've found that lately it's been more about just like who you're spending time with than where you're spending your time.
Absolutely.
Or what you're doing with that time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how many times have we gone on vacation and we would go to Maui, and then we'd see at the end of the week the people that got there when we got there at the end of the week, they're exhausted. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And they're like, oh, we had to do shit every single day, all day. And I'm like, that's not a vacation. That's work.
Yeah, exactly. I found as I got older, like, of course, when you're like kids, your parents want to have these like plans so that you don't like freak out or whatever kids do. I don't know. I've been one in a while. But yeah, just like going somewhere without a plan and just like chilling out. It's important, especially after the kind of like year we've had and been having.
Yeah. Being around good people, like, for you, you know, and I think in general, to be able to see your brother and your sister-in-law, to be able to see their new dog, like, that different energy, different environment, different surroundings, like, that changes everything.
Yeah. And it's recharging too.
Yes.
You come back.
That's the word.
After a break from the stresses of everything, recharge. You're so much more willing to do everything.
Yup. Yeah, it's a big deal. People need to get on that. I think even if it's like you just take a personal day and just escape.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Like for me, it would just be going for a long drive. I love driving my car. I could just drive for hours, and then I'd be totally fine. So,
And it doesn't even have to be for a weekend or a week or whatever. Like, even if it was, you gave yourself an hour of meditation, or you read your favorite book, or you set the bathroom up for maybe a soak in the tub or something with your music on, and maybe some scented candles or something. Whatever people like to do. Like, I just think it's so important to just, take your brain and put it in the in the jar for a minute, and just literally like unlock and pull the plug for a second and just disconnect.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any vacation goals in the future? Anywhere you want to go? Any things you want to do?
To leave the country more. I've only left twice. In high school, they took us to Quebec for French class.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
That was a big
Yeah.
Nanuet thing. I
Yeah.
took Spanish, so
Yeah.
I did not partake in that.
Yeah, the joke was always that they took the Spanish class to a Mexican restaurant, and the French kids to Quebec.
So when I took Spanish when I was living in Illinois, we did that. We went to Mexico.
Yeah, and then for my high school graduation present, the whole family went to Ireland and London for a couple of weeks.
Oh,
Nice.
so
And that
nice.
was great. And that's the
Yeah.
kind of thing where we didn't have any like specific plans. You just kind of like get to see all these great places. And now like, I have so many friends that have like done study abroad or whatever and have all these recommendations and stuff.
Mhm.
So I'm excited for when it's like a possibility again to go.
I would love to
some
see.
stuff.
Where would you? Do you have any specifics of where you'd like to go?
I've heard that like Budapest and Prague are great places to just sort of like hang out and like get into stuff.
Prague, I think, was a place that was an option for me to study abroad in college.
Yeah, a lot of schools go there.
And I don't know why I didn't do it. I should have just fucking done it.
Prague?
Yeah, that would have been dope. Another option was Germany, and most people were like, "What?" But like, I would have actually appreciated Germany.
Yeah, Europe. I would love to go. Greece, Italy, France, Germany. Like, I'd love to go Spain. Although I just would love maybe.
And then seeing parts of this country, like you guys talk about Hawaii a lot. I've never been there. That's a place I'd love to go.
It's dope.
Me and my friends have always talked about doing like a cross country road trip kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I was just talking about that the other day to
Yeah,
you.
that's a good idea.
fun. I have some family and friends that have done that and really liked it. So,
I did that once.
yeah.
I would
my
like
friend
to.
Donna.
Yeah, I would like to. I was telling you about it the other day. I'd like to buy like one of those Sprinter vans, but like an RV type of deal. And like I've driven them before. I've driven Sprinters before, so they're super easy to drive. And we could bring the dogs, and we can just take off.
Yeah.
I think that would be dope as fuck. Maybe just check out, I don't know, some restaurants and shit. Try some like Texas barbecue.
Oh, there's
You know
parts
what I
of
mean?
this country
Like-
that are absolutely beautiful,
Like-
like Utah, the Dakotas, Colorado. Gosh, any mountain, Montana. Like,
Yeah, I've heard
all
like,
these areas.
Montana and Wyoming have some like beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oregon, Washington.
Stop it.
I think Titan wants to go on this trip. This is what
Titans,
he's
like, why
saying.
haven't we left?
But just in general, like, we're gonna get stuck on that. Being able to see more of life.
Yeah.
What's up, baby? What's up?
So yeah, those I'm looking forward to this vacation. I definitely want to travel more for sure.
And even this whole Hudson Valley area is beautiful. There's so much history here.
Yeah.
And hiking and it's just there's a lot of beauty. Okay. All right, we're moving. We are moving, and we're up.
I mean, we're talking about places to just go and recharge. Bear Mountain has been that for me
Nice.
all through the pandemic because it's just like so much space and it looks so nice all the time.
That's nice
There's
you
a lot
mentioned
of
that.
places like right around where you're at. You'd be surprised.
Believe it. I believe it. No. And Bear Mountain is so serene. Like that whole lake there, the whole body of water that they have, and just walking around and being that it's very serene. It's very calming. It's very relaxing.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure you hit it at the right time, because last time I went there, it was like the evening, and everyone had finished up their barbecues and whatever.
Oh.
But they left their food out.
Yeah.
And then just left.
No.
And so there were vultures.
Yeah.
Like huge packs of them just hanging out and eating like leftover ribs or whatever.
Oh my.
I don't know what's up with people. They just.
I had never seen that before. I've been going there since I was a little kid.
Aw.
And I've never seen just like food
Wasting
out.
food
Yeah.
too. Could wrap that up and have that the next day.
Yeah. But it is a nice place.
Yes, that's for sure. I haven't been up there in a while.
It's been some time for me too. God. But yeah, I would allowing that balance. You know, that recovery time, whatever that is for you, to disconnect and reconnect so that you can reconnect stronger and more solid in, you know, what you need to do for yourself, and right, re-solidify your intentions on the day, on the week, your purpose, whatever that may be.
Anything else to add about vacationing and taking time for yourself?
It's just important.
It's very important.
And not feeling bad about it.
Yes.
Not feeling bad about it. Feeling good about allowing your time to reconnect because you're disconnecting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, disconnect to reconnect.
Yeah.
Maybe that should be the title of the episode.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? So basically, we're taking our time and putting it in a bag of rice.
Whatever. Hey, you know.
All right. So I think that's all we have for this week for Overdrive AF. Remember, as always, for an accelerated growth in your health and fitness journey, check out Prestige Labs for the best supplements in the game. You can go to overdrivefitnessny.com and click on Prestige Labs, and that'll get you our affiliate discount, right, up to 40% off on everything. You can also hit up muscleegg.com/overdrive for the best protein in the game as far as egg whites, right? So it's an easy way to get 25 to 50 grams of protein in your breakfast and move on with your day, especially if you need convenience, on top of the fact that it's absolutely delicious. I will review again my favorites. Fruit cereal, just Fruit Loops. Vanilla, chocolate caramel, chocolate mocha, cake batter, and then strawberry. Alright, they're all fucking amazing. So if you want 10% off, hit up muscleegg.com/overdrive. Besides that, we'll catch you guys on another episode next week of Overdrive AF. Stay strong, and we'll catch you later.